Hi, this is Fred Quire, the Diamond Guy, and today we're going to talk about super fakes. I'm going to tell you everything you need to...
Oh.
Are you guys hearing that?
Ooh.
Is that...
Oh, God. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh. Yes. 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 Oh. Oh, yes. 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 Oh. Yes. 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 Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh.
Wow, Meg Ryan proved you can't always tell the real thing. But in super fakes, what we're talking about is the idea of, are you buying a diamond that has been altered by man? Are you buying something that is nothing other than a really good copy? An exact copy? We'll get to that. But before we can talk about super fakes, we've got to know what fakes are and kind of what the real thing is. For example, when I talk about the real thing, I'm not talking about a Coke. I guess I could be talking about a Coke. What I'm talking about is something that nature made. In the pictures that you see now, what you're looking at is some of the largest, most breathtaking crystal formations that this planet has ever made, taking hundreds or millions of years to create. That's what it takes. You want a diamond, you better be patient. A good, fully crystallized piece of rough can take 800 million years or over 1 billion years. Some of the oldest diamonds are as old as the Earth, over 3 billion years old. So if a super fake isn't the real thing, which isn't a fake, let's get all the terms lined up. So the first thing you want to remember is the real thing means it's natural, means Earth made it. Man mines the diamond, cuts it, but doesn't do anything after the fact. Now, step up from that. Let's talk about a fake. One of our interns here at the company named JR talked to me the other day and said, Fred, I got a good idea that would be a good example of explaining what a fake is. I hate it when somebody gives me fake Oreos. And I said, I think that's a great idea. And what's interesting is, here's some Oreos that actually say original on them. Well, I don't know how they can get away with that, but anybody who may taste the two would realize, and they're really not the same thing. There's something that looks similar, but doesn't have the same properties. And so for our use, think of the real thing as natural, as having all the properties but made by nature. And that a fake is something that looks similar to. Glass looks similar to a diamond, cubic zirconia, moissanite, a white sapphire. There's lots of things that look similar to a diamond, but don't have the same physical properties. So, if I decide to make a pizza, but I don't use any of the original ingredients, and then I call it a pizza, that's kind of what a fake is. Something that kind of looks like it, but doesn't have the same ingredients, and that man used to do. So, what then is a super fake? If it isn't a Coca-Cola, and it isn't Oreos, what are we talking about? Well, you have to understand where the term super fake originated from. And it didn't originate here. It was actually originated by ABC News with Persis. Super fakes is synonymous with synthetic diamonds. Think of it in terms of somebody deciding to make a purse with the exact same ingredients, exact same components, exact same buckles. In some instances, super fakes, in fact the term was originated by ABC News when they went to Canal Street in New York City and they found there was the cheap knockoff ones, but there were now these super fakes that were made out of the exact same ingredients, exact same parts. In some instances they were made actually in the same factory when nobody was looking. So, a super fake, for our purposes in the diamond industry, is a synthetic diamond. It is a diamond that man made and it has all the exact same properties. And so you might say to yourself, well, wait a second. If a super fake or a man-made diamond that has all the same properties is a lot less, maybe 30, 40, 50% less expensive, still a lot of money, and it looks just as pretty and it's just as hard, what's wrong with that? Well, the problem is you need three things for the diamond to be valuable: beauty, rarity, and durability, and you don't have rarity here. Man can make lots and lots of super fakes. So the problem then becomes one of, does it bother you to buy something that doesn't hold its value? We don't really know of what secondary market value these may have. If it's just good enough to have something pretty on your finger, why even spend the money for a super fake? Just get a fake, get a cubic zirconia. You can get one of those for 50 bucks. 90% of the people can't tell the difference between a cubic zirconia and a diamond. So yes, there's equipment out there, and you need to be more advanced with spectrophotometers and electron microscopes to look at the lattice structure to tell the super fakes. But how would you feel? Ask yourself, put yourself in Billy Crystal's shoes. How would you feel after you've thought you've done a good job only to find out that you were faked out? How do you protect yourself? Make sure on the sales receipt it says it's 100% natural. Now mind you, if they're trying to fake you out, they could just write that on there, hoping that years will go by and you don't catch them. So just 100% natural isn't enough. You have to make sure in writing it says that if for any reason any gemologist ever says this isn't 100% natural, that they guarantee to give you 100% of the money back for the life of the diamond. If they're not willing to do that, well, then you might be faked out. Anyway, this is Fred Quare, the Diamond Guy. I'll talk to you next time.